trees, so when you throw shade, it could never harm me. So when you throw shade, it could never harm me. So much grams, unzip the bag, dip in my hand, then I palm trees, so when you throw shade, it could never harm me. So when you throw shade, it could never.
All right. Let's see what's going on here. You have this temporary trend line. Looks like we're kind of pausing out, ready to come back down and rebalance down at this kind of overall trend line that we have. I am noticing now if we do confirm this lower high as well, we do have a bit of a trend, so I'm not sure how far down it'll go. This could break. We could come down and retest this before coming rebalancing here. I don't see anything that I love right now because we tried. There's a gap here. See if we can. Yeah, there's a gap here. So I'm always a bit concerned, especially we came in, tested the gap, and then immediately kind of started pushing down off of it. We have 1, 2, 3 tests of it, and we're unable to get through it. That makes me think that there's probably quite a few sell orders here. Yeah. Looks like there's really just like an absence of orders, but when you get to the top of it, there's tons of sells. So I would assume this is probably going to move to the sell side. Pretty simple trading day for me, honestly. I'm just going to look for shorts off the open if we can. I typically don't trade amazing on Fridays, so I'm going to be real cautious, take profits early. And, you know, if I have one good trade today, I might just call it. I might just call it after that and just lock myself out completely. I already had a bit of a mishap at the beginning of the week. I rebounded from that already. So I don't really want to risk going back into the hole that I was in. Especially on a Friday. I don't want to ruin the weekend and think about it all weekend. So definitely gonna rethink. Definitely gonna rethink the way that I approach today and just make sure that it makes sense for me in the way that I trade. My goal is to have 3 express funded accounts, and I've kind of haven't been so great with them. I'll make a little money off of it and then blow the account, make a little money, blow the account, like net positive overall, but just it's still the beginning of my trading journey, so yeah, I think just having the goal of keeping the accounts, not going crazy on them, not having, you know, bad days like I did on Tuesday, because that's what happens is like I'll lose a trade and like, oh, I could get it back and get it back and get it back, and then before you know it, you're down $600. So just got to make sure that I'm not doing any of that today. And the key is patience, honestly. I lost my patience on Tuesday. That's what it was. And, you know, since then I've had patience, and up until then I had patience. And I mean, you could even tell I had a loss on Monday, but the loss is only $163. So, I mean, that to me is a reasonable loss when I'm shooting for, you know, 300 profit a day, 250, 300. Okay, what is going on with this camera? This is crazy. See if I can't fix this damn thing. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with my camera right now. Gonna get this bad boy fixed. What is going on right now? Okay. There we go. Well, that was extra frustrating. Not stop on stream, though. You want real, this is what you get. There we go. Just check out the news for today. Ooh, there's a lot out. All of it looks like it came out 6:30. Got a couple at 7 that already came out, and then we got one PMI Chicago Business Barometer at 7:45. We're kind of stalling out right here. I'll be interested to see how we open. Because, I mean, we're right here at the VWAP and the 30 EMA. Now, we could break through it. We could. Or we could just be testing it to push out, take out all these orders, and go back up to the upside. Although we're breaking this trend line, I kind of like buys here, but again, just patience. We'll see how the beginning shakes out and see if we can find something, but that's kind of what I'm looking for. If we're going to bounce up, I'm going to look for a drift back up higher. If we're going to break, I'm going to look for a break down here and then potentially a bounce when we get down there. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break for a minute until we open, and then I'll be back. Alright, these are too juicy for me not to buy, to be honest. See if we get filled. Might take off without us. I like the consolidation right here. Didn't like what was going on there. It'll still probably push up on me, but should have held it. I knew I liked those buys. All right, but we're open. I'm gonna let this shake out for a minute. Ooh. I was right. I was right. I knew they looked juicy. See, if we can start to break above here, we should fill a lot of these orders. There we go. Trimming one. There we go. Going break even here. Just in case we come back down and retest. Moving it up. We're definitely going to come back down and retest. I'll take that. That's fine. If we come back down here, I still like buys. We'll see how the candle closes, though. Kind of like that background music. Let's bring that back. All right, if this is like a straight down candle, we'll see if it pauses right around here. Might not even get down there. I think this thing wants to go. Oh no. Ah, that was a dumb trade. That was stupid. Why'd I do that? That was just a bad trade. I don't even know why I did that. You always wait for your level. See, this is what I was talking about, the impatience that happened on Tuesday. I need to calm down. Kind of feeling like switching the side, honestly. Like sells here. Start trimming here. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. I could have stuck to my bias and been like, oh, I want to go long. I want to go long. But like, it was stalling out here. It was stalling out here. I saw like there's tons of orders coming in. I was looking at the time and sales. Push straight back down to where I wanted it to. Nice, healthy trades. You know, that's another thing I had to learn. Don't get stuck to your bias because you think longs are the move. Doesn't mean they are the move, you know? Gotta pay attention. Take what the market gives you. Read the market. That's honestly one of the biggest skills you could have is, you know, reading what's going on with candlesticks, with patterns. I think it's everybody's looking for the level. And it's like, okay, well, once you have the level, what do you do? Right? Well, you gotta look for the candlestick patterns. You gotta read the candlestick whenever it does get to the level. So we might be forming a doji here off of that VWAP. Very possible that we just needed to clear out the sellers here before we're able to actually, you know, start moving up. I like a solid push up here off of this level. Only in 3 contracts, so I'll probably take a little heat here. Okay, out of that. Still like these buys. It's going to take off without me, isn't it? Start trimming here if we get up there. We need to get over right here. If we get over this, we should get a good push up. Trim. Get rid of that. If we can make it over here, we should get a good push up from there. Trim it again. Gonna leave this one contract to run. See if we can't make our 300 for the day. Okay. All right, we're at 250. Honestly, I think that's probably my last trade of the day. I knew I liked that level. It just didn't work out the first time. Again, sometimes you just have to let all the sell contracts get shaken out, and sometimes you get caught in a bad spot and you gotta try it again. But so I only took 3 contracts on that first try of that level because I was unsure if they were all shaken out. But once they were, we got a good push up. Not the best entry, not the entry that I wanted. I would prefer to have it a little bit closer to the trend line, but decent trade nonetheless. I think it would be silly for me to take another trade today, to be honest with you. So this is just me practicing good risk management and responsibility. Lock it out. Overall, I think I'm up on the week now. So that bad day I had on Tuesday completely erased, but it took me 3 days to do it. So next week, if I do have a losing day, I'm just gonna take the L, not make it worse. And that's what I've learned this week, and I'm gonna take that lesson. I'm gonna apply it over the weekend. I'm gonna apply it next week and moving forward. Hope everybody has an amazing weekend. Later.